lights are on there, mate, yeah?
No, put them on.
They're on, it's on auto, they're on. Look, they're on. Well, just. They look like candles in a lantern, but they are on, look.
So you've got to show me these lights because I don't think they were on.
Trust me, obviously they're not on there, but they were on. Let me show you. That's my lights, mate. That's all we're getting. So we'll go and see Trup at EM Tuning because he did the lights on the RS4, and at night they were absolutely amazing. So he can sort them out.
Who designed these?
Shit, aren't they? You can't get anything of any sort of height in here because the armrest's in the way. There you go.
That's better. Lights on?
They are definitely on, I promise you. Siri, call Trup.
Why are you ringing him?
Well, getting ignored because I'm sure that he said to me that he's in a different unit now, and the postcode I found online has brought me here, which I think
is currently unavailable.
We've driven for 2.5 hours to the wrong place.
Quite possibly, yeah. Although we'll be in the vicinity somewhere, won't we?
Do you know, like I've got the 2J from the S15?
Yeah.
Way back, if anyone remembers.
Yeah.
What about sticking it in something like that?
I think a B-Reg Mercedes, like Citizen car, and get a yellow one with a 2J in it.
Is that a B-Reg as well?
I don't. It looks very close, doesn't it? What is it? It's a G-Reg. It's not for our lot.
I don't know how he managed to do YouTube videos when I wasn't here, because you're always on the phone.
Yeah, I completely understand.
I'll go and do the work.
Yeah, sorry, Lee.
It's fine, yeah, don't worry. I'll do it for you.
3, 2, 1.
So on the Ford Focus lights, we're going to do the new projectors. In order to fit the new projectors, we need an adapter bracket. In order to put the adapter bracket onto the new projector, it's not a case of straight swap, plug it all in. Some headlights it is that, these ones there's not. So we just need to mark out where we need to trim the projector in order to make it so it's a direct bolt on. The spacers and standoffs are now ready. So what we do is we just put that into the new projectors like that, and you'll see that we're now at the right spacing. The reason for the spacing is so that when we place the new projector into the headlight, it's going to sit in exactly the same position as the old one. So visually, no one will know that you've swapped the projectors around, unless you go to a dark road, and then yeah, you will know. We're aiming for these bigger holes, but if you look here, we're not going to be able to get into the bigger holes because there's material on the projector. So what we now need to do is we just need to mark out on the projector where them holes are going to go, and we're going to trim them away, so then that when we're using the legs to secure the projector down, it's not fouling on the projector. There will be a bit of cutting needed, but on the Focus kit, at an extra cost, we can do this cutting for you, so it is a direct replacement projector system. Doing cutting and trimming, things can go wrong. We don't take responsibility for anything. If you do mess something up, it's on you, because you're ultimately doing the cut. Whereas if you pay us the labour to do the setup, it's on us if we mess it up, but you'll be getting a part that's ready to bolt on.
Glad you could join us.
Sorry, mate. I'm going to owe you a lot of money holding that camera, aren't I?
Tell us why hours have gone on that camera.
Because the barrels...
Bowels.
The
Reflector bowels.
Yeah.
bowels, like as in your gut bowel. Is it?
Yeah.
There you go. So you see how the chrome's burnt out in there? So it's not reflecting the light, that's obviously all dark there. It should be chrome like this all the way inside.
I didn't get it in focus, but you get the idea. Right, hold on a minute.
What?
Hold on, right. You've just been outside for the whole time and you're going to make out that you took this headlamp.
I have. I've literally just finished trying to get into your wallet with this. So I'm going to try and get into this headlamp as well. Ta-da!
Normally that takes at least an hour, right?
An hour and a half.
Yeah.
I can turn my hand to anything, me, mate. You know that. So I've got me headlight breaking open certificate now. These go into like a ball joint type situation, and because this little clip here is broken, there, they've fallen forward, and that's why they were dipping at the floor. So even though they were still pretty bad, they were worse because obviously the light was pretty much in front of the car rather than, you know, a decent way down the road.
So here at EM Tuning, Trup, very nice guy, great setup here, and he's the absolute master on headlights. We leave him one job, get the biscuits in, not even got chocolate on them. Who eats plain biscuits?
Normally when you have a cup of tea, you can literally have half a packet in one sitting, but they've got to be the right ones. because some of them have too much sugar content, so they're just too sweet.
These are not the right ones. How long does this take to do per headlight?
Per headlight, probably about 2.5 to 3 hours. Just to scrape the sealant out. Split that, so that's taking the lens off and then removing all the sealant.
Well, I've got solutions here.
What? Oh, my labour's well expensive, mate.
What have I told you about your tongue?
Sorry, that's why it wasn't coming off, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's fair.
Tell us about your genius.
So, since I've been gone from Evil GT for a bit, I've come back with a great idea, right?
An extra brain cell.
6 months in the making this. Instead of heating the actual plastic up and the glue.
Instead of heating this, yeah?
Yeah, what Trup's been doing, obviously, is he knows what he's doing. I said, have you ever tried to heat the end of this up? Just get it in, prise it under, it might work.
Right, you seem to be doing a good job there, mate. My Subway's here, you crack on. You crack on, I'm going to eat me wrap. And that in there is the reason why the lights are rubbish.
Did you know that's how your I-beam works?
Yeah, I did, mate. Of course I did, because I've got a certificate in headlights. But this, when it flaps down like that, that's when your I-beam comes on.
Ben has chosen the RS lens etching, so we're just setting up the template so we can media blast it. Once we peel that off, it will be etched. We do a light media with a low PSI just so it doesn't gouge the glass out, because then that will make the output terrible.
So Trup has gone off to etch the headlights.
Yes, he has.
Left us.
What's going to be more interesting? You watching me try and fix this hole in the headlight.
You've just answered your own question. We've got some damage in here because these are old headlights and you've just got a couple of holes, like there's a big hole there. So rather than get a brand new unit, because that'll cost an absolute fortune, we're just going to repair this, no problem. It's only to stop the moisture and dust and stuff getting into the headlight.
So this is the new bulb, but in the old projector. Look how faded and, well, pretty rubbish that is on the back wall there.
Can't even see it.
Something you'd look at that and think, oh, my headlights are rubbish, I'm going to get some new bulbs because I think the xenons are on the way out or whatever. You go and buy brand new bulbs and it still looks like that. So what you actually need with your new bulbs is new projectors as well. Look at the difference there on that back wall.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's night and day, that, isn't it? All we've got left to do is put these back into the lenses, the new lenses, and then this goes over the top of there, and the new headlights are all sorted.
The RS.
On closer inspection you can see how crazed that is and how knackered it is and misty and horrible and well, not very good. So I have got the new one, yeah. There you go. But these definitely in about 2 months, 3 months will be yellow because the UV coating on it is non-existent because they're only cheap. So make sure if you do get anything like this off eBay, Chinesium stuff, make sure you get it PPF'd, because then it'll stop them from going yellow. Trup would usually do this, to be fair, as he's having a nice little cookie there. You right there, mate? He'd usually PPF it with Expel proper, the Rolls Royce of PPF. He would usually do it, but we're in a rush, we've got to get off, so we're going to get it done up at Ultimate Customs probably.
Look at that. I want to put a claim in, Evil GT. You've damaged my coat.
Your new coat as well?
I'm going to have to buy a new coat now.
Have you done that so that you can buy a new coat?
Well, you can't have too many coats, can you?
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Hey, you know where you can get a coat? EvilGT.com.
You can.
If somebody wanted the exact same as what we've got in the Focus,
Probably looking between £950 and £1,000
Okay.
to have that setup done.
and what's that involved? What's that include?
So new projectors, brackets, lens etching, new xenon bulbs, new outer lenses with PPF, and the labour. I'd also probably change out your high beam bulbs and your side lights and indicator bulbs just so everything is fresh within that headlight.
So they're literally like, in fact, they're better than
brand
factory.
new.
Yeah.
Better than factory, because if you buy a brand new factory headlight, they're still going to perform how them headlights were designed back in 2007, 2006. So going down this route, you're getting a set of headlights that are like brand new but perform more like a 2020 car.
Them headlights look incredible. They perform amazing. I mean, that wall's miles away, and I just on my main beam, we're flashing the wall. They're unbelievable. So
emtuning.co.uk.
Instagram EM Tuning, Facebook's EM Tuning. It's always best to email for a quote. If you call me to get a quote, I'll refer you back to emails because I can't sit and price on the phone while you're waiting. It's easier to have it all in writing. That way there's transparency between myself and the customer. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers guys. See you later.
Any bill, can you send it to Lee, please? Thanks, thanks mate.
See you later.
Well, that's 9 Day Different. These lights now are absolutely unbelievable. Thank you very much to Trup at EM Tuning. I'll put all of these links and socials and all that kind of stuff in the description if you want to get in touch with him for some prices.
That was a long drive, that, mate.
We have driven through the night. Look at us. I mean, it's amazing that we look this good considering we've not been to sleep and we've been driving all night, but we are just about to approach String Theory to see Ben. So we've got Ben from String Theory that's driving the Focus.
Ben's going to drive it, then he's going to say how bad it is, and then he's going to go fix it, and it's going to be amazing.
That's literally it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I might say it's bad, I might say it's wicked. It feels pretty like Focus RS like, to be honest. I reckon it's got a bit of toe in on the front. I reckon we can make it turn in better because that initial bit is slow and then it suddenly darts in quickly. Just the way it feels, we can make it steer nice. Because there I feel like it's that sensitive just off centre that as you go over a bump it almost tugs you around a bit. Just never mind power, just as the car bumps around. What's it got an into it? It's quick.
Yeah, 420 horsepower is this.
Goes well, and there's quite a few stones worth of muscle in this as well, isn't there? So, you know, it's lugging, and there's a boot full of our luggage from last night. Although we drove it overnight, didn't we? We didn't need the luggage in the end.
It does pull the steering around quite a lot as you put your foot down, doesn't it?
It does.
Like,
that for me, it makes it quite exciting, but it also makes it a bit unpredictable.
What have you done on the front end? Put poly brushes on it?
Ask me one on sport, Ben.
Sorry?
Ask me one on sport.
He means he doesn't know.
I don't know. I can't remember. If you want to know what we did to the front of this, go back and watch the videos because I actually can't remember.
Oh, then
That's not actually that bad.
it wasn't that time, it was the other time. Depends on what bit of road you're on.
The hedge over there, I quite fancy the look of.
Oh, let's try again, let's do that again. We'll do it towards these oncoming cars, it'll do it then, won't it?
You at least got a right hand bench, you could have gone round there without steering.
There's one thing when you do these drive-by, you don't realise how good this car sounds, do you?
It sounds so good and it looks so good as well. Look at it.
Can you explain what Ollie is doing on the car?
Can I?
What have you done to this very lovely
Well, the last thing I've done is try and make it so your anti-roll bar is not falling off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For some weird reason, my anti-roll bar keeps sliding over, but we've established exactly what that was, so it's
What,
sorted
are you
now.
going to tell us what it is?
Yeah, there was grease on the outside of the George W. bushes, and that was making it slide out of the brackets because there was no grips.
So it had a load of toe in front and rear, it was set up like you'd set up an Audi, to be honest, just to
Okay.
go down the motorway and just
Yeah, I love Audis, me, mate.
Yeah, and that's why when I went up the road with you and you were telling me how it needs fixing and this, that and the other,
Yeah.
and we were going up the dual carriage, well, the smooth road, I was thinking, what are these guys on about? This seems fine. And then when we went down the lane, it feels like twitchy and nervous.
Yeah.
And it's because it's got loads of toe into it. So,
Right.
so taking that out, the rear is at factory spec, the front I've gone brave and we've put a decent amount of toe out on the front of it.
So what does this
so
do?
So the wheels are pointing out instead of in.
Okay.
Now, if you did that on some cars, it will make them worse, not better. But it will mean that the steering is a bit more consistent in the way it turns in.
So rather than getting a whole load of nothing and then quite
bang,
a lot
all of a sudden it
turning,
does a thing.
Yeah.
It will be active from the get-go.
Okay.
But it won't be like, there'll be no sudden turn-in
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
It'll be like progressive. But it might mean that it wants to wriggle around on the front more under power. But what it will probably mean, we'll see when we drive it, is it'll probably mean the car wriggles around more, but it doesn't pull the steering out your hands in the same way.
Okay.
It still does its thing.
It still tries to take you over to the opposite side of the road.
But you feel it do it now. It's exactly what it's exactly what I said it was going to be, which is nice.
Jeez. Who'd have thought you could have so much fun in a 15-year-old Focus? Look at the smile he's put on Ben's face there.
On. That's what Max Power Magazine would have said.
Yes.
That is so much better. I would like to say there's no torque steer, but there is a tiny little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad as before. So thank you very much to Ben for sorting that out for us. And now we just got one more modification, a cosmetic modification. So we're going off to Dudley.
That's right, we're at Vibe Belts. That's right, we're at Vibe Belts with Callum. He's going to be doing something extra special with the Focus RS seat belts. And by extra special, I mean, well, these. I think these are going to look absolutely unbelievable in the Focus. What?
You can't put pink in the car.
Is that what colour it is?
Oh, you're colourblind.
I'm colourblind, mate. Yeah, that's pink.
Put that down.
Okay, well,
Right.
listen.
Where's the blues?
What about this?
That's better.
Does that look better? The cool thing with this is it's got like a carbon effect detail that runs down the centre of the webbing, and this is the Ford Performance Blue pinstripe just on the edge.
OEM Plus, just the way we like it.
Just the way we like it.
So, if you remember the previous video when you got your Vibe Belt certificate,
Yes.
that means you are qualified to do these, do all the stitching,
Yeah, easy. Yeah, no problem.
and fix me coat.
Oh,
Remember me coat.
I can sort this out for you. Can't be that hard, can it? This one, that's closest,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
it. Yeah. We're all right borrowing some of this, stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, that'll do me. That. Stick that on there. That'll be like a brand new coat. That
It will.
you won't even notice it.
You know what? I reckon we might be setting a trend here.
Yeah, when you damage your coat, just come to Vibe Belts. Forget the seat belts. Get your coat fixed.
Get your elbow patches done. I'm just stopping it from fraying, mate. I'm professional, I know what I'm doing. Right, Callum, you drive it, mate. Whoa!
Just turn the coat.
Oh, there you go.
Come on, you don't remember from
No.
last time?
I didn't have my refresher course the end of last year. This is what I'm talking about, son. You'd never know that was originally cut, would you?
No, you definitely would not. You've bleeding sewn the arm up. You've sewn right through the arm.
No.
That actually hurts.
There we go. It's literally like brand new.
What? Hold on a minute. That was a brand new coat.
Well, it was until you ruined it. So I'm going to go down here like this, right? That's not an expensive coat, that is. It's pretty cheap, nasty coat. That I thought it was into a good quality coat. I can put your patch now over there.
Right,
I'll be able to get that under there, so you can get
there.
your arm through. You're going to have like a flared sleeve. That's the look we're going for.
Going out tonight, isn't it? You've absolutely ruined
No,
your coat.
that's meant that. Look, this is
I'll class
seriously.
that as ruined. Oh, that's top that.
The only problem
that's
that you
amazing,
have
that,
there is it could be a bit drafty. If that was on the rack at Louis Vuitton, mate, that'd be £2.5 grand.
That's something out of The Walking Dead.
There you go.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I'm good to go.
Nailed it.
You sure this is going to work?
Yeah.
You don't sound too confident.
Ah, mate. Alright, look.
I reckon you've missed it.
No, yeah. I'm not too sure how I've missed that, to be quite honest here. But I can modify that. I think it's a sewing machine. Oh no, this has not gone well.
Oh, don't say that.
No, it's not gone well.
That'll do. It's getting cold now. I need my coat back anyway. No, it's not even straight. I mean, you're a bit off there.
It's not far at all.
I'll have to do.
If you walk with your arms like down.
Like that.
Yeah. It's no.
Right, let's get back to business. This must be nearly done by now.
What I'm going to do instead then, we can convert this into a little gillet, a little G like.
So it's going to look better.
It'll look miles better, yeah. How much was this coat? Must have been cheap.
It was a Christmas present, sentimental value. Sounds a bit rippy that.
I was born rippy.
Yeah.
Right, lift your arm up please, sir.
Watch me pits. I don't trust you under there.
Cheese and onion pasties.
Watch me this bit underneath. You see anything grey, don't cut through it.
This is going to be a neat job, this, sir. There we go, look at that. I think I've absolutely nailed that modification. That, mate, I mean, already looks, like I said to you before, right?
I'm happy with that.
If Louis Vuitton had that on your missus would buy it for a start.
We started off as a joke.
Yeah.
Now it's serious.
Oh, yeah, I actually want this to turn out looking good.
So we're going with the seatbelt finished armless jacket.
Yes, that's.
Right.
Is that going to be the official title on evilgt.com? Is that what we'll call it?
Yeah,
The official armless, sleeveless jacket,
yeah,
Gillet,
that one.
in collaboration with Headlight.
What's the price for this, Cal? What do you reckon?
I'll let you know how good it comes out in a sec.
News travels fast.
It does, mate, honestly.
Literally, Cal's been doing this. He's got a queue of people waiting for.
There's a queue here. There's another
queue.
chap just
Another guy.
outside there with his literally chopping the sleeves off his coat as we speak. What started off as a coat, then a grip coat, and now it's a G-leg.
Happy with that?
That looks mint. Be able to put like Highways Agency on the back of it. That'd be bang on.
No, I'm happy. You might take the piss. I'm happy with this.
That looks mint.
Cheers, Cal. Thank you very much. And it matches my trainers. Look.
It does. Hello,
bit
Sarah.
of orange on that.
These chaps now are off to pick what colour they want.
See how miserable Cal is now.
Yeah.
He looked proper miserable.
I know.
When he was doing that coat a minute ago.
It's like he's got no enthusiasm for the seatbelt situation. That's it. Now that he's seen how good and entertaining and amazing the creations are that he can make, look at him now. Gutted. Back to seatbelts, boring. There's only the passenger side to do now, but the driver's side is in. Look at that. The blue pinstripe looks really good, and it matches the rest of the blue stitching, the RS blue stitching, perfectly. A great subtle little mod. I don't think these cars obviously need to stay fairly OEM, but that is like an OEM plus. A cool little splash of colour to add to the interior. So thank you very much to Callum. Much appreciated, mate. Are you happy with them?
Not the belt. The belts are this.
The belts and your coat.
Both. This is. I'm probably more happy with this, to be fair.
It
The
looks
belts
beautiful.
look amazing. And how much?
For the coat.
The coat and the
The
belts.
belts are off the top of it about 400. Obviously you get a bit of discount for you. The coat, I'm not even talking about the coat.
What's up with that?
He doesn't do them.
EvilGT.com in collaboration with Vibe Belts.
Yeah, this was a one-off.
So thank you very much to Callum at Vibe Belts. There's loads of different colours and things to choose from here. So if anybody thinks about getting seatbelts for the car, any sort of colours, any sort of designs, and he also does like bespoke stuff. I'll put all his socials in the description. Looking for seatbelts, then give him a shout. Just not today or tomorrow because he's not very well, bless him. So after everything else we've done, the seat belts, the headlights, and now the Geo, there was one last thing, and that was the rear quarters. They were starting to bubble and not look very good. So I brought it to the one place that we always come, which is Sean at First Class in Newton, and he sorted the rear quarters on the Focus out for us. So there we go, that is the end of today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please do consider hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button, sharing to all your mates, and we'll catch you on the next one.